They're very fast, in fact, on the inside. Father Brady from Centaur Song on the inside. Over on the far side, Eden Spring showing very good speed. Manor Reef right up with them too, so is Flaming Tide. Flaming Tide, Manor Reef and Whitsunday. And Southerns has gone there. Southerns is a faller at the first, and Whitsunday with his white face is showing in the lead. Whitsunday from Joseph Nib and Flaming Tide. And they're all over the second, or the remaining 25 over the second, and coming down to Beaches now with Whitsunday disputing the lead, with on the near side Flaming Tide, Joseph Nib right up with them, and Newnham, the 88 winner, over on the far side. And a very bad mistake there, but he's got away with it by Oakley House, and they're all over the chair coming down to the water. Whitsuntide the leader, from Whitsunday from Flaming Tide on the inside. Up with them over on the far side is Father Brady. Just in behind them, Joseph Nib. Behind Joseph Nib towards the outside is Oyster Pond. The back marker at the moment is Unscrupulous Gent. And making it is Whitsunday. Whitsunday making it from Flaming Tide, Joseph Nib, Newnham well up there. On the inside is Father Brady. Lanarai's just in behind the lead, and so's Gillapadraig as they cross the Melling Road. Whitsunday in the centre. Over on the far side, Flaming Tide. On the near side, Father Brady with Newnham. And upsides him, Straight Pilot, and over to John Hanmer.
And Whitsunday's white face showing up well as they jump the fifth, but Newnham landed in the lead from Father Brady, then Whitsunday, Joseph Nib, then Flaming Tide. On the wide outside is Ready Steady. Tacked in on the inside is Straight Pilot as they jump the sixth, and Whitsunday touchdown just about in the lead. And Centaur Song, the faller there, and tailed right off is Unscrupulous Gent, who's been last throughout at the open ditch in front of us. And Joseph Nib, a faller there, and another faller was Oyster Pond, and another faller was Flaming Tide, and Oakley House is another one. So four have gone there, but Whitsunday the leader. From in second place, Lanarai going well, then Newnham, and Ready Steady on the outside, and being pulled up at the back of the field is Eden Spring as we join Julian Wilson.
Who's led most of the way, joined by Lanarai in the centre. Towards the outside is Ready Steady. Behind those is Newnham, and behind Newnham is Gillapadraig as they come down to Beaches Brook. And the horse in the centre is Ready Steady. On the inside, Lanarai, and they've just gone ahead of Whitsunday as they jump Beaches. Ready Steady and Lanarai over. And one or two on the inside really nodded on landing, including Father Brady, but they've all cleared Beaches. All the leaders have anyway, and the leaders are now coming on to the, what will be the 23rd fence tomorrow. Lanarai on the inside of Ready Steady, and a faller there was Whitsunday. Whitsunday is down at the 23rd or the 11th today as Lanarai leads from Ready Steady. Father Brady's on the inside of Gillapadraig, then Newnham and Crammer, who's getting closer now as they jump the canal turn. Lanarai leads over the canal turn from Ready Steady and Father Brady. Gillapadraig, Newnham slips up into third in the inside, then comes Crammer behind that, and then a gap back to the grey Eastern Destiny, and Straight Pilot as Lanarai leads clear over that from Newnham and Father Brady, then Ready Steady on the outside of Gillapadraig and Crammer as we rejoin John Hanmer.
This is 5 from home, and Lanarai touchdown just in the lead, and Father Brady has fallen, and Lanarai being joined in the lead by Gillapadraig. Ready Steady on the outside, 4 lengths to Newnham and Crammer, another gap to Eastern Destiny, a bigger gap to Straight Pilot. Last ditch, 4 out, and Gillapadraig and Lanarai took it together, 2 lengths in front of Ready Steady, then Newnham and Crammer and Eastern Destiny, and they're well clear of Straight Pilot as they jump the third last, and Lanarai jumped it well, took a length off Gillapadraig. Then in third place is Ready Steady. Manor Reef has refused. Crammer's running into third place now ahead of Ready Steady, then Newnham and Eastern Destiny, and they're well clear as they go across the Melling Road and towards the second last. It's Lanarai and Gillapadraig, the pair of them clear, and Conroche Gazette has fallen, but Lanarai the leader as we rejoin Peter O'Sullivan.
Yes, there are only 6 in it with a chance now. Lanarai from Gillapadraig, these two, with Crammer about 6 lengths behind him. Eastern Destiny's making progress. Last year's winner is still in touch, Newnham. The 88 winner, rather. They're coming down to the second last now. Gillapadraig on the outside of Lanarai. They land pretty well together, Lanarai and Gillapadraig, racing down towards the final fence. in the Seagram Foxhunters, Lannerai and Dennis Gray from Gillipper Drake and Paul McMahon. Lannerai lands in the lead from Gillipper Drake. Kramer is still making progress in third, but it's Lannerai who's sprinting as they race towards the elbow. Lannerai and Dennis Gray from Gillipper Drake, and here comes Kramer putting in a big challenge now as he goes second. It's Lannerai inside the final furlong from Kramer, still storming after him, but as they race up towards the line, Lannerai, who finished third in the 87 National, wins the 1990 Foxhunters. Lannerai is the winner, Kramer is second, third is Gillipper Drake, and a close fourth is Newnham, the 1988 Foxhunters winner. Eastern Destiny came next, and behind him was Dromore Castle, and behind Dromore Castle was Copper Fastener, and behind Copper Fastener was Straight Pilot, and then Ready Steady. Behind Ready Steady was Clive Holmes on Light Demon, then on the near side to him was North Bridge. And so the result of the 1990 Seagram Foxhunters Chase is first, number 14, Lannerai, owned by Mrs. Bill Tulloch, trained by Stan Mellor and ridden by Dennis Gray. Second was number 5, Kramer, owned by Mr. Bill Matthews, trained by David Murray Smith, who won this with Illy Aghaidh, and ridden by Mr. John Durkin. And third was number 12, Gillipper Drake, owned by Mr. J.H. Burbage, trained by Dennis Smith, and ridden by Mr. Paul McMahon, who will be on Solaris in the Grand National tomorrow. Fourth was the 1988 winner, number 18, Newnham, and this is the winner.
Whitbread, third in the National, and now taking the Seagram Foxhunters. What super jockeys the first three looked. I mean, not taking anything away from the ones behind, but they were all very capable men up front. Dennis Gray, who'd come over from New Zealand for the latter half of this season, got the measure now. Gillipper Drake, who'd run a blinder, used to be trained by Arthur Stevenson. Dennis Smith's got him now, and he's run well under Paul McMahon. And Kramer making ground all the time. We said earlier on beforehand that we thought the distance wasn't far enough, and so it proved for Kramer. Bill Matthews' yellow colours, much in evidence, and ridden them, well ridden by John Durkin here. But Dennis Gray on Lannerai and Mrs. Georgina Tulloch's colours had stolen a march, and he wasn't going to surrender here. This horse loves this ground, and just look at his stride. Despite being 13 years of age and having had a few problems, his stride was a very large one.